The second instance today, if you really talk about emergence of professions, of course, there are a lot of professions. Recent addition is going to be valuers. Valuers are now advocating to be recognized as, accredited professions. If you really see how professions come, it actually starts from a very unorganized manner. They call it as an anarchy. From anarchy, they come to an organization. From organization, they come to a profession. They become a professional organization. This is a theoretical model. But right now you are it is not an anarchy state. You are an organization. You have a good sort of, what you can say, networking among yourself. So if you can really try to help the policy practitioners to differentiate, it is not like, oh, I am an ethical direct seller or I am a genuine direct seller, I am doing my job. But if somebody is trying to ride on my shoulder, that is what I am trying to tell you. This is one very important aspect where you require to work out more than somebody like lawyers or economists or consultants trying to help you as an industry. The second part I would like to say, this is a very, very unique sort of stage or unique sort of a window where industry is asking for the law. Otherwise, we have seen industry is trying to eradicate law. We don't want regulations because we are over-regulated. Here you are asking for regulation. This is something which is very, very interesting factor. And where from this kind of a request or a demand for regulation comes, it may be out of frustration or it may be because you don't have some sort of a clarity about your growth in the future. Somewhere you have recognized, look here, we have some sort of an uncertain future in front of us. That uncertainty is because we do not have a proper overarching law. So if such an overarching law is brought into picture, you all feel you would have a good future, bright future. Maybe I am no one to say your understanding, your perception is wrong. But I would say law has to evolve by itself. This is what, as a man spending almost 2 decades of time inside the classroom, observing how courts and how enforcers operate outside. I don't practice myself, but I observe practitioners very cleanly. I see how enforcers behave and how laws are either enforced or otherwise. This is what I observe, and that is what I see. Only those laws which evolve are the strongest laws. You can't have one person drafting the law and making that law to pass. What I am trying to say is, you require to probably first help, whether it is a lawyer or a policy practitioner, to understand and identify what are the real issues and how these real issues can be overcome. That is where you require to actually provide ammunition for any lawyer or a policy practitioner to fire. Otherwise, it would misfire. That's what I am saying. Having said this, this is what I said as a context setting. Now I would just come to some possible things. These are hard practical problems.